Given that this is a piecewise function, we have to determine the function is continuous at x equals to 0. So first, when we get a piecewise function, we draw out the interval. So less than 0, it will be the function of 1 plus exponential 2x. At x equals to 0, it will be equals to 1. And more than 0, it will be function 2 minus x. So to determine the continuity at x equals to 0, so we are going to determine the continuity of the function at this region. So when x equals to 0, our first condition where f0, the coordinate of 0, is equals to 1, which is defined. So the first condition fulfilled. Then the second condition, we have to determine whether the limit approaches x0 from the left hand side and right hand side equal or not, so that we can find out the limit for the function when x approximates 0 exists or not. So we find for limit x approaches 0 from the left hand side, the function involved here will be 1 plus 2x. So evaluate this limit, substitute x0, it will be 1 plus e0. So it will become value of 2. Meanwhile, for the right hand side, when x approaches 0 from the right hand side, function is 2 minus x. So when we substitute 0, it is equals to 2. Therefore, for the condition number 2, since we have limit left hand side equals to limit right hand side, therefore condition number 2, limit when x approximates 0 for the function is equals to 2, where this limit is exists. Then the third condition, we have to compare whether is it the coordinate of the point x0 equals to the limit. So obviously we can see coordinate is 1, but the limit is approximate 0. So f0 is not equals to limit when x approaches 0 for the function, where this condition number 3 does not fulfill. So therefore, we can conclude that the function is discontinuous at x equals to 0. So let's imagine this situation. When x equals to 0, you have a coordinate here which is 4 at 1. But when we do limit, we can see limit approximates 0 from the left hand side and right hand side. They are go nearly to value of 2. So from the left hand side and right hand side. So they are approximate to the value of 2. So this is 1. Here is the scalar of 1. Here is scalar of 2. So you can see our graph area at this x equals to 0. You can see, is it the graph continuous? Obviously, we have a missing dot here. So that's why the coordinate and the limit approaches 0 doesn't same. So this function will be discontinuous at x equals to 0.